Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my July favorites. Yes. So I am so very excited to bring this to you, mostly because again, I get to film in my new filming area, which is very exciting. If you saw my previous video, I briefly touched upon how I'm now filming in this new space with new equipment and lights and all this good stuff. So I hope it is it views and it looks as exciting as it feels to me. So bear with me, definitely, as we kind of get adjusted to the new that we got going on here, because this camera, y'all, this camera gave me a little bit of the flux, I'm not gonna lie. So I had to hunker down and try to figure it out. But I think we got to a place where at least we can film a video. I am definitely by no means an expert at it yet, but I am working on it, so bear with me. To that point, if the audio is a little cray, I apologize. Again, we gonna work it out, we gonna make it through. But so first, let's address my first favorite, which obviously is the thing that I cannot stop talking about. Cue the violins. So this is my new space here. I have a little new background with a couple things here behind me to kind of liven up the joint. This room has been such a work in progress. I decided, gosh, months ago, y'all, like a really long time ago, that I think, aside from the fact that I was filming in kind of my dressing room area, which I absolutely love that room, I'm in it every single day, it was becoming, with the lights and tripods and ring lights and all that, it was becoming a little cluttered, but more so it just felt as though it was closing in on me a little bit. As I do use that space every single day, I would need to climb over a light or move this out the way or turn this on, turn this off, and move a plug. I mean, it got to be a little bit much. Now, by all means, I recognize that these are first world problems, but that's the way I was feeling. So I decided some months ago that I really wanted a space where I can leave everything set up, and when I was ready to film, I can just come in, sit down, turn the camera on, and go for it. And it had always been a goal in my mind that if I continue to love and want to produce content for my channel after a year, that I would upgrade the situations. But anyway, in the meantime, I did want to mention and kind of go a little more in depth as to this little space that I am loving. These are all changes that were made in hopes to make this a more exciting channel to watch and content to view. So I hope that you enjoy it as much as I have enjoyed kind of putting it together and seeing it come together. I'm really excited to be in this room. So enough about that. Let's get into the beauty products that we have here today. So to start off, I'm going to talk about a couple products that I did a complete video on. And so if you're interested, I will definitely link that down below so you can check it out. And these are some products from Cover FX. For pretty much the entire month of July, I have been rocking these three products, and I mean every day, hardcore rocking them. And that's the Clear Cover Invisible Sunscreen from Cover FX. And I mixed one pump of this with one drop of the Custom Cover Drops in the shade N90. Those two there are the two products that I've been using as my foundation or base. These mixed together, one drop of this with one pump of this, definitely gives a very light to medium natural coverage. I wear it to work pretty much every day. It lasts the whole day. I don't find that I really need to blot at all, but I do take steps in doing a mattifying primer and setting it with a translucent powder, things that I do with any kind of base. But I absolutely love those two products. Gives me kind of something to kind of put on my face and go out the door, and I don't have to have a full beat happening every single day, but I can look pulled together and appropriate. So I really do enjoy those. Along with that, I have been loving the Custom Enhancer Drops from Cover FX as well, and I have the shade Candlelight. There we go. And this is a swatch of it blended out on my hand. It's very much a kind of lit from within more subtle type of glow, which you all know is a bit of a change for me. I'd like to be highlighted to the gods, but you know, this has been really working for me every day as something a little more minimal but pulled together, but still dabbling into that highlight world that we know I love so much. So those are the 3 products that I've been loving that I definitely wanted to mention. So moving right along, the next product that I've been loving is a lippy, and this is from the brand Dose of Colors, and this is Kiss of Fire liquid lipstick. I had not previously tried any Dose of Color products. These, with this one and one other color, are the first ones that I've tried from this brand, but I've always heard really good things about it, and let me tell you, those people were not lying. This is a gorgeous liquid lipstick formulation. I mean, gorgeous. And Kiss of Fire in particular is so pretty. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. It's red, but it's berry. Oh, I can't even describe it. It's so pretty though. I absolutely love this color. This formulation goes on really nicely. It definitely dries down to a matte, but it is a very comfortable matte. I would have to say, I think I might like this formulation better than the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick, which is saying a whole lot because I love that formulation. But as far as matte liquid lipsticks go, this is kind of winning. Like, I really, really, really do like this one. So that is Kiss of Fire from Dose of Colors. Love, love, love. Loved it so much. I got one. I got a different color. I bought my mom, I think Merlot. She really likes it. And yeah, we digging it. So that is that. I want to talk about 2 palettes that I have been really, really, really into. And ordinarily, I would have done a full video on each of them, but considering I was having some technical learning curve issues, I didn't get a chance to, and now there's a million videos on them, so I can't even decide which one I want to do first. I think I want to do this one. So you guys, I'm sure, have heard, if you watch any amount of YouTube beauty gurus talk, that the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills is absolutely what's up. That is it there. The packaging is gorgeous too. It's like this velvet pink blush. Oh, it's so pretty. But even more beautiful than the packaging, if one could imagine, is the colors on the inside. Now, I will say these colors are gorgeous, but they do kick up a little bit of powder, so definitely be careful. But can you even deal with your life in these colors? I mean, it is just a warm shadow lover's dream. It's a dream. So this is what I have on my eyes today. I hope I don't regret this close-up is what I'm saying. So let me bring y'all back out. Okay, so moving on to talk more about the palette. I mean, the colors are just so pretty. Like, they're warm and gorgeous and beautiful, and just a little bit goes such a long way. It is a little bit intimidating, I will tell you, because I did hold off on purchasing it originally because it's got some pretty bold colors in here. Like, Venetian Red is red, Love Letter is pink. I can give you guys a few swatches. And Real Gar is like a deep burnt orange almost, but those in particular were a little scary for me. And I mean, this is just one little quick swatch. And even on top of some other makeup products on my hand, look how pigmented they are. Isn't that just crazy? So those are just a few of the colors, but I will say that definitely all of the colors in the palette are very pigmented as well. Now, obviously, some of the lighter colors like raw sienna and burnt orange. Don't show up on my skin tone as I've seen in some other videos, but they are beautiful as transition colors for sure. And everything in here blends beautifully. Everything's wonderful. Primavera and Antique Bronze. I actually have Antique Bronze over my lid today. Both of these are kind of satin shimmery colors. Not reflective or foiled is the word that I'm looking for. They're not foil shadows, but they are very, very pretty satiny kind of shadows, which are just gorgeous. I just love this palette. Pretty much, if I'm doing a full eye makeup look, this is what I've been reaching for ever since I got it. It's just gorgeous. And I don't have the brush that it comes with, but as always, her palettes do come with a pretty decent brush. So that is the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. The next palette that I want to talk about, y'all should maybe, can you guess? Can you guess? Can you guess? It is the Tarte's Contour Palette that was done in collaboration with Tarte Cosmetics and Makeup Shayla. Yes, slay, honey, slay. Let me see if I can, there we go. Get the colors in a little more pretty for you. So Tarte previously had a contour palette already in their collection, but the colors were definitely not, they didn't appear to be geared towards dark skinned beauties or those with a little bit of melanin in our skin. But this palette, because Makeup Shayla is a gorgeous, gorgeous African-American beauty Instagram, YouTubing girl, this palette that she made in collaboration with them is absolutely geared towards folks with a little bit of a darker skin complexion, which I think is such a wonderful endeavor. And I was happy A, to support her, and B, to pick up this palette. And when I first got it, honestly, it just kind of sat to the side for a second. I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't automatically go for it. But now I just can't even. I can't even stop with it. What I use all the time is this shade right here. This, I think they're numbered too, so that might be like number 1. Or it's like 2, 3. This is number 3. So they're like numbered in here for contouring. So that's number 3. I use that one all the time to contour and not really bronze, but definitely kind of warm up the face and give the face a little more dimension for sure. So I love that one. These powders, this one in particular, these two, let me explain to you, they are so pigmented. Now, this one doesn't look terribly assuming when you look at it right there, but I can tell you for certain that it packs a punch. Like, you really just need to just dunk your brush in at one good time, tap off the excess, and you can go to work. So initially when I purchased this palette, I just automatically assumed that a little bit of this would be what I need, or maybe to mix the 3 and the 4. No, don't make that mistake if you pick it up. Number 3, if you're my skin tone, is plenty for contour, which is amazing, because then if you are deeper than me in complexion, then number 4 is going to be your best friend. It is so gorgeous. It's such a beautiful chocolate brown, but not a warm. Chocolate's probably not a good description, because it's not a warm brown. It's very much has a cooler undertone, so it works out really well. Another color I was sleeping on is this blush. I was like, that is a little pink and a little pale, and it looks a little chalky, and I don't think I'm gonna be about that life. I mean, even when you swatch it, honestly, it doesn't do it much justice. But on the face, like, I have it on today. Like, this is the blush that I have on today. It's such a pretty, warm, and it's just enough blush. It's just as though they knew that you were going to be doing this crazy smoky eye, and you needed a blush that wouldn't compete with your eye look. You know what I'm saying? They made it so you could do your smoky eye, which Shayla is always in a pretty bomb smoky eye. And you can use this blush and you can go about your day. You know, have your smoky eye, pretty much what I'm doing today. Smoky eye, you know, a blush that doesn't compete, and a nude lip, you are good to go. My other favorite is this highlight that's here. Again, in the pan, don't look that special. And honestly, it looks a little chalky when you look at it there. Swatched, these don't swatch terribly well. They don't swatch and you go, oh my God, I can't wait to use it. But again, this is the highlight that I have on today. And I mean, it's kind of Metro Boomin over here is what I'm saying. I have, as a base, the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. And then I have this highlight over top to kind of set it in place. So I've really been loving this. This middle color I've used as a eyeshadow. I've used this whole palette as an eyeshadow kind of palette as well. It's very versatile. This banana color I'm still working on. I'm working on the best application for that color, because when I think I went in a little too heavy with it when I tried it the last time, and it did look a little, it was a little drier, a little cakier under my eye. So I think I just need to use a lighter hand when I go in with it. But the Tarte's Contour Palette in collaboration with Makeup Shayla is my bae. Love, love, love. So the last couple things I want to talk about today are super quick tools. I don't think I mentioned tools quite enough on my channel, but I definitely want to give these a quick shout out. All of these brushes are from Morphe, and they are all part of their Elite collection. Oh no, I take it back. These two are part of the Elite collection. This one is the M530. This is the brush that I use to contour with when I'm using this palette. I love it. It is a natural bristle brush, and it just picks up product really well, and it blends it out really well. And I like that it is a smaller domed brush, because it can get right into the hollows of your cheeks really well. So I love this one. These other two are from the Elite collection. Now Morphe had an Elite collection that they discontinued, but honestly, yeah, this is the, you guys, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure this is not the newer Elite collection, or is it? Or is it? So they had an Elite collection. It was bomb, super affordable prices, but really, really good quality brushes. And then they, I think these are part of the new ones. Anyway, then they discontinued that line, only to bring it back, revamped, rebooted, with better quality. And I just can't remember for the life of me if I bought the old ones or the new ones. But either way, you can still pick up these brushes. This is the E3 and this is the E48. Both of them are still available. And actually, don't they kind of look like the mama and the baby? Look at that. I didn't notice that until today. So anyway, these two brushes, I'm just like getting all comfortable. These two brushes are, I use these every day. The E3 is a bigger, fluffier brush. I use this to apply my blush. I really love it for blush. It just lets you kind of paint it on and blend it in all simultaneously. And then this is the E48 brush. I use this to set my under eye every single day. Every day I wear concealer, I use this brush. So these are the three, the M530, the E48, and the E3, all from Morphe. You can definitely pick all of these up on the website right now. And they are definitely affordable ones. I personally do not have a coupon code to share with you, but tons of people have coupon codes to get 10% off. And actually what I'll do is I will link one down below. It is from Nicole from Young, Wild and Polish. She has a coupon code, and I believe maybe Jackie Ina has a coupon code. I will try to check for both of them and leave them both down below. So enough rambling. I have talked forever. Who knows how long this video will be, but I am done, and I am so happy to be back and filming. If you see this top, you know, before in my previous video. Don't judge me because mama had to film when she had time and she ain't had time to change her shirt. So what you gonna do? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I am praying that this is in focus and we don't have to refilm, but I love you and I'm so glad that you joined us. As always, thank you for coming back. If you're new to my channel, definitely subscribe before you go. You don't want to miss any of the nonsense that's going on around here. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.